Hello everyone, this is Ro from ZeroToRockstar.com. Made it for another week of check-ins. Alright, so I'm just gonna go down the list here. Actually semi-prepared this week. I had my phone in front of me and took some notes on things I got done and things I didn't get done this past week. So I also managed to record some footage of me playing a game this past week, so that was kind of nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the list real quick. Let's start with the ones that I missed, things that I didn't get to do. Okay, first one would be journal entry. I actually didn't get to write my journal. For some reason I was thinking I did manage to get at least one entry done, but I just checked right before I started this recording to see if I did or did not, and the last date on it was actually last week, so turns out I didn't get to write my journal, which kind of sucks actually. Maybe I need to try to kind of schedule that in, because I'm starting to find out that if I don't have it on my to-do list for that day, I tend to forget it. And it has to be written down so I can check it off. Because a couple of nights this past week, I kind of made a mental note, like in a couple hours, I'm just gonna sit down and write something there. So in my head, I thought that I was actually getting something down, but at the end of the day, I did not. So no journal entries for the past week. It's one of the misses. And second one would be, I actually didn't type this down, I didn't get any drawing done once again. Not sure why. My work this past week has been really intense, and just the deadlines were just really close. So I have to focus on that, obviously. Although I'm currently working at home right now, and I have the luxury of not having to commute back and forth. That's basically the only thing that changed since we had to stay home. Since our company told us to, we have to make this work, and everyone has to work remotely, as a lot of people have done as of late. I keep the same routines. I'm one of those people where I get up at the same time, do the same things, and pretty much like punch in, clock in about the same time every day, Monday to Friday, and then clock out about the same time as well. So, and although the commute time is not there, there's still a lot of things to be done. Like, I don't know, my home is not like, it's not just me, and there's things that need to be taken care of, and I can't just kind of let that go by the wayside. If it was just me, I think it would be different. I think I'd have a lot of extra time to kind of fit in all my personal projects and my work that I want to do for myself. However, all things considered, I think I'm balancing everything okay. A little better this week than last week. So, although I was hoping I'd get some drawing done, at least one little panel. But I'm not going to just be super hard on myself for missing that this week, because I did make some improvements from the previous one. So that's another miss this week. No drawing done. Now let's move on to the positives. I did get an exercise session done. I didn't get to work out once. Not as long as I usually do, because if you remember from the last one, an old back injury just started to kind of pester me again. It was pretty bad actually. So, but I wanted to, since I'm getting better, I wanted to ease back into the exercise routine. So I set a time for myself. However, I only got about 2/3 of that time done until I started feeling a little bit of dull pain again. So I didn't want to push myself too much. Pretty happy that I got that, in for this week though. So that's a plus. As far as meditation, I did get that done this week, a couple of days. One in the morning, one in the evening. And it really helps. Preferably, I'd like to kind of get that done. I mean, ideally, I do it every day. In busy weeks, I'd like to be able to do it at least Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or at least 3 times a week, But I'll take 2 for now. Moving down the list. Okay, as far as for leisure time, I did get fit. Well, as you can see on screen, I should have a footage here of my the game I played last week. So I managed to fit in some game time. As far as catching some TV, my usual Walking Dead, I have to watch that religiously every week. And what else did I catch this week? I think I watched Prodigal Son. Besides those 2, it's almost like, if I watch something, that's fine. If not, I'm not worried about it. Because after work and after house stuff is done, I just want to kind of relax. And by relax means kind of just sitting back, kicking back, and not really worrying about much of anything. And then I just typically fall asleep in my chair. So, I mean, the TV's on, so I'm not worried about that. So I got my programs in. I got gaming done. I did get some reading done. For a couple of nights, I managed to actually get a significant amount of reading done during the evening, which is nice. Better than the last couple of weeks, that's for sure. And this is for leisure. It's not for studying for certifications or anything. It's just reading. And maybe when I finish this book, maybe I'll do like a quickie. I'll fit in like a little review of it here, maybe like a little segment or something. We'll see. So leisure time, I managed to get some downtime in, which is always a plus. Yeah, it's something I need. You typically don't have enough of it. All work, no play. You know what happens. Okay, next thing down the line, write blog entry. I did do that. I did that last Saturday. I haven't missed a Saturday post yet since the beginning of the year. And I'll have to write another one this evening. So that's always good. Staying consistent with the videos and the blog post at least. Next down the line, eating healthy. For the most part, I'm staying good on that. Although I didn't notice this past week, I've eaten a little more junk food than usual. Had like pizza delivery one day, and another night we had some fast food delivered. It's just kind of convenient, It gets busy here. You can't really spend too much time cooking every night, so just it's for convenience. However, to counterbalance that, I'm staying on top of like eating fruits and making me like a healthy breakfast shake. I made a really good one the other morning. I had a couple of mangoes here. So I slice one up, and usually I make like an avocado shake, but no avocado, but I do have a mango, so I put that instead. A little bit of yogurt, a little bit it's like a breakfast blend powder thing. Put a little milk, honey, vanilla. It's super delicious. So, and I had that in the morning. It just powered me throughout my work day, which I really needed that day because it was an intense kind of work day. So I'm just trying to balance it out. Like if I eat a little less healthy one day, I try to do something a little more healthy the next day. So seems to work out. I don't feel horrible, like health-wise. My energy level is pretty decent. I think it would improve with a little more exercise though, and a little more sleep. See, that's what I really am. I'm struggling with getting adequate sleep. I think averaging like maybe 5.5, 6 hours maybe, and then I spend most of the day just like working and just staying active. So it's very draining. And you would think today that I'd sleep in, but I actually just got up at the same time. I woke up at like 6:15. Stayed in bed an extra hour, but I was awake. It wasn't like a restful kind of staying in bed. Like, I'm just kind of there, awake. So it's one of the things I need to do this upcoming week. Just try to get some more sleep and rest. I'm tempted during the weekends to do as much as I can, because there's a lot of stuff to be done here now. There's a lot of like projects that I need to work on. This stuff that like I'm trying to get rid of things and pare things down and kind of reorganize certain stuff. But I can only do so much without overextending myself. So I really have to make an effort though to give myself some rest time. Believe it or not, that's a big challenge for me because I don't know how to sit still. But overall, I mean, if you compare this week's to last week's, there's definitely an improvement. However, the ideal week for me would be to like kind of get all the check boxes marked off, even if it's not a perfect full accomplishment of having the frequency actually be what my goal is. So as long as I do a little bit of journaling, a little bit of drawing, exercise, meditation, little leisure time, and staying healthy overall, that would be an ideal week. And it's easier said than done when you factor in a lot of other things. But this is why I'm doing this. This is to kind of keep myself accountable and to kind of track my progress. Because it's so easy to just ignore it. If I'm not doing this, I could just forget it. I'm not gonna do anything this week, besides work and whatever I have to. But that's it's not really pushing me towards my goals. So here I am, week 27. Well, week 27 for my videos, but as far as for this year, I've been consistently doing this since January, so I'm really happy about that. So anyway, yeah, I guess for the next week I'm gonna try to see if I can actually get everything checked off the list, even if it's not absolutely perfect. But if I get to do all of it, just a little bit, it'll be great. And also, I hope you're enjoying the footage. This is I downloaded the This War of Mine stories, and the one you're watching right now is, I believe it's the Fading Embers one. I actually just finished this run. I think I lasted like 27 days. It's fun. There's a couple of bugs in it, but no biggie. After I fix us something to eat for dinner and feed the pets, I'm probably gonna play a little bit more and try to do either the same run, see if I can get a different outcome, or try a different story. And after that, I don't know. Not sure what I have planned, but that probably should draw. That's what I need to do. Oh no, I can't do that. I have to edit the video. Forgot. It's Saturday. So what I'm gonna do is take care of dinner, feed the pets, quickly edit this video, upload it, write blog post, and then see if I can either draw or play another hour or two of the game We'll see. But Sunday I should be totally free. I think I did everything on Friday. I did all my usual chores on Friday, which is nice. I had to do, typical boring household stuff. I don't really think it's boring, it's just necessary. Like stuff like laundry and like cleaning the house, and vacuuming, all that stuff. Keeping a comfortable home. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to try and wrap this up now. It's because it's coming up to like 15 and a half minutes. So thank you for listening, and I will be back next week for sure, and to let you know my progress. So have a great week, you guys. Stay safe, and see you all on the flip side. Later.